is up, people? So I just want to give a quick recap or update on my day one for Crucible. And first up is the build. For those of you that have followed me quite closely, you know I'm actually currently down with COVID and I'm not really feeling extremely well, but I have kind of like recovered much better compared to yesterday, where I was feeling very, very, very awful. Like I was dizzy the whole entire day, just trying to get enough sleep and rest, and I am struggling to update the COC build. Alright. So nonetheless I managed to do it, and yeah, this morning I actually league start together with my friend. So it was not very well also because the medicine is gonna make me very dizzy. So I like started from Act 1 to Act 5, and then I took like a 2 hours nap, and then Act 6 to Act 10, and then another 2 hours nap, and then I started farming for heist for chaos recipe to transit into the low budget COC, and I am currently farming at maps now. Okay, so currently white tier maps. I didn't manage to achieve my goal, which is basically to finish all the white tier maps, but I think it is fine considering my current condition. So yeah, I've actually transited into the low budget COC already. Yep, it's pretty smooth, pretty fast. From Arc Assassin to the COC, Ice Spear, Ice Nova, whichever variant it is. I think Arc is still one of the smoothest. For those of you that have been asking me if I do not want Arc, is there any other alternative? I would say Stormbrand. Okay, Stormbrand is good as well. Slightly different from the skill tree because you just need to take the brand notes, but it is you can play around with those. Okay, it's not very difficult, and yeah, that's about it. So currency wise, I think I got slightly lucky. In one of the maps, I got a divine orb, and that actually speed up the process of me transiting into the low budget COC build. The only thing I'm lacking now is basically the bench craft, which I couldn't get from the betrayal league mechanics. Alright, I forgotten about that, and I actually completed Kitava without redoing the betrayal league mechanics in Act 9 over and over again. So that's a little bit of a problem for me now. I think I just have to buy the benchcraft. Next up is the Crucible league mechanic. Okay, so what I think about it. First of all, when you are playing through the X, my highly recommendation about Crucible is, guys, just skip everything. Okay, the monsters that come out of that league mechanic, the Crucible league mechanic, is just crazily, insanely strong. I have no idea how they actually play tested it, like the death members, but it's just ridiculously strong. Okay, I don't even know if there's any build. Okay, maybe you can actually try to, struggle and kill them at Act 1 or in the few coming acts, but as you go on, you feel that it's not even worth it. Like the rewards that comes out from the Crucible mechanic, those skill tree that imbue on your weapons in the early game or through the campaigns, it's not even worth it at all. There's too much RNG involved. I actually killed a few of it, alright, a few rounds. Like I really struggled for like 10-15 minutes just to kill them. Like, to try and see if there's anything good that will come out of it. So I was playing alright, and I got this skill tree, the first one that adds what? Global physical damage. Right? So there's a lot of RNG involved, and the next one was like increased block, but you definitely take like a certain amount of damage from the block. So it's a bit like wavering stance or stuff like that. So it's pretty useless to me. Okay, so I felt that it wasn't worth the struggle from the campaigns. I rather just quickly progress through, like fighting one whole lot of Crucible monsters, right, can mean like half the time you have taken to actually complete one single act. Okay, that's crazy long. It's really very powerful. I have no idea. Like me and my friend tried out in the Act 1. Alright, I think it was the second map, the Crucible. And gosh, when the monsters spawned, they were all like chaos monsters, and they were like wrecking us like mad. Like one hitting us, okay, maybe not one hit, maybe two hit or something like that, but two hits to the face in Act 1 is just insane, man. It's just crazy. We wanted to just go through the map and finish it, but it was too hard. We have to open a new instance just to do it again. So yeah, Recommendations, do not do it. Even as of now, right, where I've transited into a COC Ice Spear, I am honestly still struggling with the Crucible even in white tier maps. So I think they really need to do something to it. It's really way too powerful and it's honestly not rewarding enough. Okay, so there is actually one skill tree here which I actually got. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty nice, but then you see it's very random. You can add like fire damage, but you're not actually playing any fire damage skill, right? Accuracy rating, and then there's like critical strike chance, but you minus accuracy rating, and this, oh my god, this is actually really good. Okay, this is actually really good. So there are actually good stuff and bad stuff. So it's a little bit like pros and cons. Like these socketed gems are supported by level 10 gem chain. This is really good, okay, but you gotta see the kind of build you are playing, and most of the time, I don't think you actually get the correct skill tree that you want. It's too hard, it's too rare. Alright, and especially when I think only the unique items you can only get them from the Forge of Titans, right? So it might actually be a little bit difficult, okay? I am not sure. So far I've only seen the first person like enter the Forge of Titan after like what? 20 hours or 22 hours. That's really very long. Okay, we'll see how it goes. And yeah, for the transition into COC, this league I got to say is going to be a little bit difficult. Okay, the cost price or the price of cospri is very expensive. This league is going for like 30 to 40 chaos for 14% attack speed. Okay, I can show it to you. Okay, so it's right here. Look, it's like 30C minimum. Okay, previously it was like only 10C or somewhere around there, so I'm not sure what's with the spike in price. And we needed another one that is like 12 attack speed and it's like going for 25, and the next one is like 40C. There's only 2 in the market, so it's really very expensive, this thing. So bear in mind, you probably need like 1 to 2 divine worth before you can actually transit into the full-fledged COC. That's how much I've been farming in the highs for chaos recipe. It's a little bit of a struggle, and I transited early without the benchcraft of the minus to non-channeling skills. You can actually do that by just taking an enduring mana flask and it should work out fine. Alright, that's for those of you that you want to transit early. So yeah, I'll just be probably doing or progressing the map atlas tomorrow, and we'll see how Crucible goes. I'll do another update video tomorrow. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.